back to day 2 of Vlogmas. So this is where it gets exciting for me anyway. Get to open my advent calendars. So I've ordered one from Mousewitch Yarns, and this one is basically around the UK. So each skein of yarn is inspired by a different place or landmark around the UK. And then I ordered the My Yarny Corner one, which was the People's Advent, basically inspired by photos that people did submit. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm gonna start to open them now. So this is the adventure around the UK from Mousewitch Yarns. So it does have a list of where everything's inspired for. I'll have a little look in a moment. And then you get a little, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I don't want to take it out at the moment. It's a 2024 stitch marker and a little Union Jack pin. And quickly show you this. All little Union Jack bags, absolutely love it. So let's have a little look at number 1. So, oh, and there's actually a little stitch marker in with this one. This is a little rose. And I'm trying to have a look, see where this is inspired by. Ooh, it's got these gorgeous browns and neutrals, beiges. And this one's inspired by West Bay in Dorset. Look how pretty that is. So that is my adventure around the UK one. And then here is People's Advent. Here we go. Oh, and look at this. Lovely blues. And then this one has got a little stocking stitch marker on as well. So that's super cute. So they are my ones for today. What I am doing with my advent projects this year is I am doing a solid granny square, using up as much of the yarn as I can to make a solid granny square. Then I'm doing like a row or maybe 2, depends on the size, around it in black, and I'm doing it as join as you go. So the idea is that it'll look like a stained glass window. At least that's what I have in my mind. So you'll see how I get on with that. So I'm gonna wind these up and start working on them. Also need to finish off the rest of the cleaning jobs around the house today, so we can start putting decorations up tomorrow. And I want to sort my nails out. They are starting to break really bad. And I've recently discovered gel nail wraps, and I am absolutely in love with it. I am not an expert with them, not that great with them. It's all trial and error, but I'm learning with them, and I really love the effect with them. So I'll come on in a bit to show you how I've got on with my squares, and I will also show you my nails if they've turned out anywhere. If they've turned out.
Dear Santa, tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind. The number one thing on my wish list. Oh, Santa, tell me you know that I've been good. I put the lights up just for you. You're the only one who can make my dreams come true. I could see the end until he looked my way. I
So today took a bit of an unexpected turn. As I said, we were not planning on putting the Christmas tree up today. We were going to do it tomorrow, finish off doing a few cleaning jobs around the house that needed doing before we could put certain things up. And then we just decided we'll do all the Christmas decorations tomorrow. But then my sister called us this morning, literally not long after I got off from filming. Basically she was saying, you know, she thinks it'd be quite nice if when we're putting the tree up, if she came around, my mum came around and she brought over my nephew so that everyone's together when he's putting up his first ever Christmas tree. Now my nephew is nearly 6 weeks old, so obviously he did not have much participation. He has 2 special baubles on our tree. Everyone in the family has special baubles, but he has 2 at the moment, and my sister was holding them and putting them on for him, so that was absolutely lovely. And he's a very alert baby, so he was just staring at the lights. Yeah, it was really lovely. But yeah, so it just meant we decided we'll put the tree up today. The rest of the decorations are going up tomorrow. Because there's a lot. We end up with the place looking like a grotto, which I love. I absolutely adore it when it goes like that. Yeah, that's just what I like. Yeah, I love it when it's all out Christmassy, but I have to wait until like it's getting close to December, because if it goes up too early I just end up getting fed up and things like that. So yeah, we'll make the place look like a grotto tomorrow. But yeah, I have been doing my work on my advent projects. I've not actually completed both squares today, and I've not got the border on either of them. And that's just because, again, life got hectic. Obviously, when my nephew was over here, anytime he was not getting held by someone else in the family, I was like, pass him over to Auntie Abby. And that, obviously putting the tree up, it took a lot of work. So I did get my Yarny corner square done. The start and end is woven in, but I just need to trim it. So I had to sort of figure out how many rounds I could get with 20 grams of yarn, because that's how much is in each mini skein. And 11, I was sort of bordering. It was, when I was measuring it, it was coming out as exactly 20 grams on the scale. And I thought, if any of them are below 20, but more if my tension changes, it doesn't give me any wiggle room. So that was with the 11 rounds. So I did the 10 rounds with the little leftovers. I'm just keeping them in a little ball, and they'll form part of the border on the blanket. So yeah, I've done my Yarny corner one, the Mousewitch Yarns one. Here we are. I'm on row 7. I've woven in that end as I've started it as well, so it just needs trimming. But I actually found in the little bag, when I was putting the skein back in once I'd wound it into a ball, actually noticed there was a photo in there. So that is the inspiration photo for the Mousewitch Yarns day 1, and that's gorgeous. That is a beautiful beach. You know, we say here in the UK, we often, you know, forget that we do have some really beautiful beaches. You know, we're always like, oh, look at these beaches abroad and stuff like that. And we forget that there are so many beautiful beaches here in the UK. But I think my personal theory is we forget because they are usually quite cold, whereas beaches somewhere else are normally warmer, for us anyway. So that's what I think anyway. But yeah, that's obviously lovely. I'm enjoying working on that. I'm going to take it up to bed with me, because normally I do watch like a TV show in bed, like an episode, before I go to sleep, just to sort of get me in the mood, because I've got a little journal that I do write in. It's only a few lines, so it's like 1 sentence or 2, so it's not that big. And then like I'll wait for my medication just to kick in, because this is one I have to take just before I'm going to bed. So I do that sort of stuff, and I normally watch an episode and go to sleep after that. So yeah, I'll take this up to bed with me and hopefully get the borders on and join them up as well. I will link the tutorial down below of the border join that I'm going to be using, and also of the square that I'm using. I think it's going to be easy to show you on the completed one, but I love this square because there's no, like, quite often when you're doing like a solid granny square, you can see where you start each round, whereas the way that this designer, which I believe it's Blossom Crochet, not 100%, but I've got the tutorial, I'll link it in the description box below. But like, yeah, this one, you can't tell where you're starting the round unless you really look and investigate. And it is reversible as well. So I really love this one for solid granny squares, and it's dead easy. You're not doing anything different than the way you traditionally do a solid granny square. There's not a lot different. And if you can do a regular solid granny square, it uses the same technique, so you can do this. It's just, you know, different way of doing it. So yeah, I'll link both of them down below in the description box. But yeah, that's what I've been up to today. I'm gonna start to head up to bed now. Buddy's passing out on the couch and he's right behind us. I've got the tripod on the couch, so I better head upstairs before he accidentally knocks the tripod and it goes flying. So yeah, but I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, taking care, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow for day 2 of Vlogmas.